What's going on, folks? It's your boy Z again with another video. Reporting to you after watching Game 4 tonight. I just want to say good job to the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was a great game. And what this game basically showed me tonight is that Cleveland plays better when their backs are against the wall. Like they did last year, they was facing elimination. They did not want to go out with an embarrassing loss, being swept 4-0. LeBron did not want to go with another 4-0 loss on his record. They knew the type of embarrassment they would be getting tonight, and had Golden State actually swept them out the building with Kevin Durant and everybody be going crazy on social media with all the talk. They knew what was going to happen tonight had they got that loss. So they took care of their business. They did what they had to do. But this video is to point out that not everything is fixed, okay? Y'all assuming that the refs are cheating for Golden State, or cheating, for Cleveland. Y'all assume that LeBron James is getting away with everything like y'all did last year. First of all, everybody and their mom and daddy can see that Draymond Green deserved to get 2 technicals, okay? When they inbound the ball the first time in the first half, Draymond Green clearly smacked Iman Shumpert in the face. You've seen that. The man swung his arm back, knowing full well the man was right next to him. He's right behind you. Yeah, they're going for the ball, but you can't smack the man in the face. Draymond, see, what y'all don't understand, Draymond Green knows what he be doing. Draymond Green is a very cocky, arrogant type of player. All right, this man instigate. He'll get in players' faces. He gets very emotional, especially when things don't go his way. And this is another thing y'all need to understand too, that the referees is getting tired of Draymond constantly harassing them, always in their face about a call about a certain whistle that's being blown. But no, Draymond Green deserved to get them 2 technicals. He deserved to get ejected. Steve Kerr had no business running onto the court at all. What was Steve Kerr doing on there anyway? The whistle was on Draymond Green, not Steve Kerr. I feel Steve Kerr basically saved Draymond by saying that he was the one who got the technical call, because everybody, the analysts, the announcers, the commentators, they all said Draymond Green was, there was 2 technical fouls with Draymond Green. They all seen this. Why that call was changed, I do not know. But that should go to show you that the game is rigged for Golden State as well. It's not just Cleveland. Of course, a lot of people don't understand basketball at all. They don't understand the calls. They don't understand the rules. Just because they don't like LeBron James, they think nothing can be done against Cleveland. Y'all think, just because y'all don't like LeBron James, y'all think everything is supposed to go perfect for Golden State. Y'all want Golden State to win so badly. Okay, see, these are the same people that thought that the game was fixed because Cleveland came back from being down 3 games. No, it's very possible. Okay, you got to win 4 games to win a championship. A team has to lose 4 times for them to be eliminated, okay? That is the rules to the game. So as long as Cleveland didn't lose 4 games, they still got a chance. Y'all need to understand this. There's still more basketball to be played. It's not over until the last buzzer. It's not over until a team wins 4 games. All it is that Cleveland don't got no more chances. All this means that Golden State still got 3 more chances to beat this team. Cleveland don't got no more chances. It's when you play these video games like Super Mario, Crash Bandicoot, okay? These type of games where you only get a certain amount of lives. You just can't press start and continue if you lose. No, you only get a certain amount of lives. Once you lose that last life, you go down to 0 life and you lose, that's it. It's game over. Same thing with the Cleveland Cavaliers. They know if they was to lose tonight, it'll be game over. They will lose an NBA championship, okay? So that's what all this means. Cleveland played like their life's dependent on it. All this means that Golden State just didn't want it hard enough. Okay? Yeah, Durant showed up, but see, Cleveland, and this is what I keep trying to tell y'all in my other videos. Golden State is flawed. Every team has a flaw. All Cleveland did was make it hard for Steph Curry. They contest Steph Curry's shots. That's why he was 2 for 18 in the first half. Okay? Klay Thompson. Notice Klay Thompson has gone cold. He has not gotten off like he normally does. Okay? They have kept Klay Thompson under 20 points. Okay? That's what they're doing. They've done a good job contesting Klay Thompson. The problem is Kevin Durant. What they're trying to do is they're trying to put a body on Kevin Durant defensively. Okay? And even Kevin Durant, they kept Kevin Durant off the line, off the 3-point line at least more than once. Okay? They're doing a good job there. Okay? But see, the thing about Cleveland, they just have to figure out a way to limit Golden State. Once you limit Golden State for a 3-point line, that's part of the weakness. Because Golden State relies too much on a 3-point shot. The Golden State's other problem is that they're too emotional. Draymond Green is just, you know what I'm saying, he lets his emotions get the best of him on the court. That's becoming a problem for them, like it was last year. The main reason why Draymond Green got suspended last year for Game 5 is because the man had 7 personal fouls. See, a lot of y'all need to know the rules of the game. You get 7 personal fouls, that's an automatic suspension. 2 technicals will land you an ejection. Okay? There was no excuses for Draymond Green not getting 2 technicals. And even then, that one play when Tristan Thompson was bottled up like this, Sean Stevenson clearly had him held in, but Draymond Green gonna still jump on top of him. Look like he's about to do a WWE type move. He's about to elbow the man on top of the head. Draymond Green is doing too much on the court. That's why Golden State lost. They lost their rhythm, okay? And part of it's too because Kyrie Irving is another one. Kyrie Irving is continually to show y'all, he continually proves just how good he is. Because now tonight, both Steph and Klay Thompson got torched like they did last year. Kyrie Irving came out explosive, okay? And see, y'all need to understand this. That KD cannot be known as the best player, okay? That argument is out the way. Y'all gonna understand this. How could KD be the best player, boy, and when he's surrounded by 3 other All-Stars on this Golden State Warriors team? How could Kevin Durant be better than LeBron James? LeBron James has to play 38-plus minutes and literally can't get no rest time because he has to stay in to keep his team in the game. LeBron James has it harder than Kevin Durant, okay? Now, if Kevin Durant would have stayed with OKC and he would have beaten this Golden State Warrior team that was 73-9 and then beaten LeBron James, then y'all can say Kevin Durant's the better player than LeBron. But even then, he still can't be better than LeBron because he doesn't have 4 NBA titles. He doesn't have 2 Finals MVP awards. Okay? He's not a 4-time MVP. So y'all gotta understand this. As long as LeBron James is still around, he'll have more accolades than Kevin Durant. But still, Kevin Durant is not better than LeBron James. Okay? LeBron James continues to prove why he is truly the best player. The man can get a triple-double and keep his team in the game. So y'all need to understand this. Kevin Durant went to this Golden State Warrior team because he wants it easy. It's an easy route. I keep telling you this, man. The way Kevin Durant is playing against Cleveland in this championship, he could have done last year and been in the same predicament. Matter of fact, it was meant for OKC to go to the finals anyway. Golden State was not supposed to go at all. But see, what got Golden State past OKC is that they played smarter basketball. All right? See, I've gotten into it with quite a few people on social media because they thinking that, you know what I'm saying, LeBron James did the same thing as Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is the best player in the league. LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, started these super teams. No, okay? See, I'm gonna clear this up right now because a lot of y'all still don't understand this. And y'all still can't process this at all. Y'all still not getting this at all. When LeBron James went to the Miami Heat, the Miami Heat was a one-and-done team, okay? Dwayne Wade, before LeBron came, was struggling to get his team out the first round. They have not won a championship since 2006, the 05-06 season when they defeated the Dallas Mavericks the first time. For those that remember that finals, okay, that was the year Shaq went to the Miami Heat to play with Dwayne Wade, Udonis Haslem, Antoine Walker. That was Alonzo Mourning's last year in. Then he brought in Gary Payton with him, okay? They transitioned over from the Los Angeles Lakers, all right? You had Jason Williams on that team. Like I said, they had a nice team. Shaq went to help Dwayne Wade get a championship title. That was the Miami Heat's first title. But the year after, the season after, in 2007, what happened? They get swept by a 7-seeded Chicago Bulls team that was led by Luol Deng, Kurt Heinrich, and Ben Gordon. And that's when Ben Gordon was actually worth something back in those days. That's when behind Kobe Bryant, Darren Williams, and Chris Paul, Ben Gordon was a high-rated shooting guard. Okay, but a lot of y'all not going to remember that Bulls team that Vida Del Negro coached, okay? And that was before Derrick Rose came on. That was a season before Derrick Rose's rookie year. With Derrick Rose, they just became even better. But that year, they swept the Miami Heat. And that's partly because Shaq started aging. He started slowing down. So Shaq couldn't play the same way he did in his Laker days or his Orlando Magic days because Shaq was already like 33, 34 years old, okay? So when Shaq left the Miami Heat in around, I think, 2009, 2008, when he went to Phoenix, Phoenix couldn't really do much with him at all. He was slowing down. I mean, yeah, he got Steve Nash and them to the first round, but they still lost to a San Antonio Spurs team. But that was the beginning of the end towards Shaquille O'Neal's career. He's starting to go on a decline by that time. Yeah, him and Wade played good basketball together, but they could never win another championship title after that. So that tells you right there that Miami, you know what I'm saying, need to become relevant. They wasn't as relevant as everybody thought they was. Yeah, they was a playoff team, but that's only because it was Dwayne Wade who was nicknamed the Flash back then when he was healthy. But then again, Dwayne Wade's knees started going bad on him. He started slowing down. Yeah, he was still effective, but still, Dwayne Wade really didn't have that much help. Okay? They drafted Mario Chalmers, which was a good point guard for them. He was decent. They got Jermaine O'Neal, but still, it wasn't enough. That team could not beat the Boston Celtics. As a matter of fact, speaking of the Celtics, that was a super team before LeBron went to Miami. It was the Boston Celtics, okay? For those that remember the summer of 2007, when Kevin Garnett left the Timberwolves and Ray Allen left the Supersonics, they all went to the Boston Celtics with Danny Ainge recruiting them. Danny Ainge promised them that they would get a championship title with Paul Pierce. And they formed the Big Three, and it became the Boston Celtics, who won 60 wins under Doc Rivers' coaching. Okay, that team that had Ray John, Rondo, and Kendrick Perkins as the starting five. Then you had Eddie House come off the bench. Then in trade deadline, they made a trade to get P.J. Brown and Sam Cassell. Okay, that was a super team. All right? Y'all need to understand this, you young folks, okay? Y'all need to understand that LeBron James did not start the super teams. There were super teams before he went to Miami. The main reason why LeBron James went to Miami in the first place was, for one, he wanted to play with Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra. Two, okay, him and Dwayne Wade were friends. Okay, they were friends off court. Okay, even Chris Bosh, they were all close. You see, not just because the players in the league play against each other don't mean they're not friends. Okay, that's the relationship a lot of these players have in the NBA off court. Off court, there's some NBA players that actually party with each other. They have fun with each other. Me, when I went to I did some modeling work for Interscope Reference. This is a promotional model. You know, my manager Rich at the time, and then we did some promotional modeling for this artist named EJ. It was just an upper-current artist that they were basically promoting. So I was going around passing flyers and taking pictures. This was at Club Cabana in LA, just a small club in the Hollywood area on Sunset Boulevard. Lo and behold, later on that night, when everybody started getting in, we see the Chicago Bulls. And I saw Derrick Rose, I saw Taj Gibson. You know what I'm saying? I was talking with him for a little bit. I saw Carlos Boozer. They had C.J. Watson when Watson was on the team, but then they also had Taj Gibson from the Denver Nuggets. And then that time, I think Denver, Chicago were both playing the LA teams. They were both playing. I think Chicago played against the Clippers and the Denver Nuggets played against the Lakers. Or it might have been the other way around. I think they were going to go to a home game or something like that. But yeah, I think I saw Taj Gibson. I think Gibson was off. I think the Nuggets had an off, and they just so happened to be in LA or something like that. But anyways, so yeah, I saw all these guys partying with each other. You know what I'm saying? They all hanging out, just having fun. So, and like I said, just turning up. So not everybody in NBA are enemies like that. No, these people all got lives outside the basketball court. That's why Kevin Durant was friends with Draymond Green, was so close to them, even in the last season, off season. All they told Kevin Durant was, you can get a championship ring with us. But I still don't agree with Kevin Durant going to the Golden State Warriors. He still could have won a championship ring with Oklahoma City Thunder. So y'all got to understand this right now, that the Warriors, yeah, they may have the advantage now, but Cleveland, you know what I'm saying, backs are against the wall right now. That's why they play hard. But y'all can't say the game is fixed and rigged every time the Golden State Warriors don't win. See, that's the problem I have with basketball, period. That a lot of these people that assuming that that certain teams like LeBron James wins, that is scripted, fixed, and rigged. No, that's not the case. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So yeah, when LeBron James went to Miami, he went over there just so he could beat the Boston Celtics. That was the rival team at the time. Celtics was the most powerful Eastern Conference team. Okay, yeah, the Orlando Magic beat the Boston Celtics. That's only because Kevin Garnett was injured. Okay, they was missing Garnett. Garnett was that rim protector. He was that defensive anchor. He made it easier on Kendrick Perkins guarding certain guys. Okay, without Garnett there's nobody to really put a hand on Rashard Lewis. Hideo Turkoglu had his way over there. Dwight Howard had a good run. And that's when Dwight Howard was really the best defensive player in the league. Was in those days, but still. The season after they lost to Orlando, they went in the offseason, they picked up Shaq, they picked up Jermaine O'Neal, they picked up Nate Robinson from the New York Knicks. And then you had Rasheed Wallace from the Detroit Pistons. Once again, a super team. Cleveland could not get past this team at all. Not to forget to mention, Cleveland couldn't even beat Orlando. Okay? That's why LeBron James chose to go to Miami, because Miami was irrelevant. Pat Riley made the moves necessary to get Bosh and get LeBron a joint way so they become relevant. So they can become that powerhouse, okay? They wanted to win championships again. Miami had only won one championship by the time those guys got there, so they wasn't always the super team. And to be real with you all too, when Wade, Bosh, and LeBron was together in Miami, they didn't even beat the Dallas Mavericks. And y'all forget the Mavericks was another team that was stacked up with veterans and starters, okay? Tyson Chandler, Sean Marion, Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, Peja Stojakovic coming up the bench, Deshaun Stevenson, okay? Corey Brewer. These were all starting players before they came to Dallas, okay? So y'all need to understand this. Dallas had a super team of their own. They was really beefed up. But see, the difference between this area and the era back in 2011 was Stern had his league differently than Silver. Stern had more parity. Stern kept the league balanced. That's why he didn't allow Chris Paul to go to Lakers. Because with Chris Paul with the Lakers, they'd be once again in another championship run. And teams like the Clippers, Kings, Hornets, the Warriors, all these teams would suffer. And that's back when the Warriors wasn't nothing. Okay? So y'all need to understand this right now. And this is another thing. I want to address this too. To all you fake Golden State Warrior fans, all you bandwagoners, okay? I'm right now. I'm finna separate the real Golden State Warrior fans from the fake ones, okay? If you were not cheering for the Golden State Warriors, if you wasn't going for Golden State when Steph Curry first became a rookie in 2010, 2011, you're not a Golden State Warrior fan now. If you wasn't a Golden State Warrior fan when Mark Jackson took the coaching job in 2011. And began making moves to get Andrew Bogut. Traded Monty Ellis for Andrew Bogut. Then started drafting Klay Thompson. Then drafted Harrison Barnes and Draymond Green the year after. Okay, he started making all these moves to make the Warriors a better team, a playoff team, and give them 56 wins. If he wasn't going for Golden State around that time, in between 2011 and 2014 season, you're not a fan of him now. If he wasn't a fan of the Golden State Warriors when they had those ugly blue and orange uniforms. Okay, when their logo was completely different than what it is now. If you wasn't going for them then, you're not a Golden State Warrior fan now. You're not a real fan. If you wasn't a fan of the Golden State Warriors when they had Monty Ellis, Steven Jackson, and Baron Davis as their big three, and their only accomplishment was beating Dallas in the first round, who was defending Western Conference champions in 2007. If you wasn't a fan of that team then, you're not a fan of them now. If you wasn't a fan of Golden State back in the day in the 90s when they had Ron TMC, for you young folks, you younger generation, that's Tim Hardaway, Chris Mullin, and Chris Webber. If you weren't a fan of that Golden State Warrior team back then, you're not a fan of them now. Most of y'all just need to admit, you're only going for Golden State right now because you want to see LeBron James lose. You want to see the Cleveland Cavaliers suffer, okay? You're tired of seeing LeBron James in the finals every year, so you want to see somebody beat the crap out of him. You just need to admit that now. Y'all need to admit that you're Golden State Warrior fans because you like Kevin Durant, or you like Steph Curry, or you like Iguodala, Zaza, or who's ever on that team. Y'all just need to admit that now. Y'all need to admit that you're only liking Golden State because your Lakers or whichever team you're actually a fan of is losing. They're down, okay? Because the more I look around, see, I live in California, all right? But I see a lot of Laker fans not repping their team no more. They repping Golden State. Why? Because Golden State is the only team winning championships. The Lakers are in the bottom of the Western Conference. Once again, they're in the bottom of the food chain. They're in the bottom half. They're a low-tier team, okay? They ain't done nothing at all in the last 5-6 years. So that's why a lot of these fans are abandoning their team and hopping on Golden State. They're calling them the baby Lakers, which is really out of line because how you say you're supposed to be faithful to LA, but yet you cheer for the Bay. Y'all don't stay in San Francisco, okay? The Golden State Warriors belong to the Bay Area. They're in Oakland currently right now. Next season or 2 years from now, they're going to be moving to San Francisco, but still, that's in that area. That's up north. Down here, this is Southern California, where I stay at. If you're a fan of Lakers, you got no business cheering for the Golden State Warriors, hoping they'll beat Cleveland. That just means you like I say, you hate LeBron James. And you want to see him fall because y'all know that at one time LeBron James had a rivalry with Kobe Bryant, but Kobe Bryant had the better team. That's why he's winning more championships than LeBron. Okay, so that's what y'all need to understand right now. To all you fake Golden State Warrior fans, until Casino for life, this is what you get. Okay. See, that's another thing, man. Like I said, I don't have nothing against Carcino personally. I just don't like him keep doing videos against LeBron James. Now this guy's trying to say, like he did last year, that the refs, the league's exposed, it's rigged. No, it's not. It's not that exposed and rigged. It's because Cleveland played a better game. All right? To Carcino, like for most of y'all don't know, Carcino, like I said, is a Detroit Pistons fan. He was only cheering for Golden State because that's the only team that has a chance of beating LeBron James. The man lost money to them. You know what I'm saying? He, like I said, he got embarrassed all year round, so now he's hopping on them. So when he starts saying that LeBron James is a bum, you know what I'm saying, he didn't win his championship fairly, the refs gave it to him, it's all lies. Okay, the man is paid to do this. Okay? How LeBron James is talking against, you know what I'm saying, how Carcino for Life is talking against LeBron James and accusing him of this and that is pro-white right now. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, this is a skin color. Still, you know what I'm saying, notice how Steph Curry's game was completely off. He played, like I said, right now, Game 4 was his worst game so far in his finals. Okay? His first half was terrible, but yet nobody's bringing it up all. Nobody's talking about that. How Steph Curry was 2 for 18 behind the line. Nobody's going to talk about that all. They're going to be quick to hop on LeBron James. They're going to quick to say that these refs officiated a bad game, which they did. Because Draymond Green should have been suspended. Zaza Pachulia should have been given a flagrant call for punching Iman Shumpert down low. Okay? This is the problem I have right now. But, of course, you know what I'm saying, when Golden State beats the crap out of Cleveland in the last 3 games, it's not scripted or rigged at all. But when Cleveland wins, now it's rigged. So y'all just need to make up your mind right now. If the game is going to be rigged, that means it's got to be rigged for both teams. Let's be honest right now. Okay? Golden State had this team down 3-1 last year. 3 games. The game went all the way to Game 7. Even I said at first last year that the officials go have it to Game 7 for Father's Day, but it's up to Golden State to win it. Golden State didn't take care of business. So what y'all gonna say once Cleveland does the same thing they did last year and they bring it to Golden State in their house in Game 5. Kyrie Irving once again has a game he did tonight where he puts up 30 points. LeBron puts up 38-something points in another triple-double. But J.R. Smith continues to play good, and Mon Shumpert shows up this time. Tristan Thompson plays better. They win Game 5, force Game 6. They win in Game 6. But then, once again, we're back to square one. Now we're at Game 7. What y'all gonna say then? Because I'm telling y'all right now, if Golden State loses this year, okay, after going out their way to get Kevin Durant can't close out a 3-1 lead like he did with OKC last year, and they lose this year, I don't want to hear no more excuses at all. That goes for Carcino for Life too. Matter of fact, I want Cleveland to win so Carcino don't have to do no more LeBron James videos. I'm telling y'all that right now. If the Golden State Warriors blows another 3-1 lead, okay, they're up 3-1 right now, okay. If they lose the next 2 games, and Cleveland finds a way to win Game 7 like they did last year, this conversation needs to end. All this Kevin Durant being better than LeBron James needs to end. Okay? All this saying Steph Curry is the best player in the league needs to end. Okay? All this proves that if Cleveland does win, they're the better franchise than Golden State. That's all this proves. They will have 2 Matter of fact, this just proves that they're the 2 best teams because if Cleveland wins, they'll be tied up with Golden State championship-wise. Golden State right now has 2 championship titles more than Cleveland. If Cleveland wins, they'll tie up in championships with Golden State. That just means they're 2 of the best franchises of this generation. Still, LeBron James will be the best player in the league. Okay, that just means he'll be 4 and 4 in championships. Okay, but this conversation needs to end right now. If y'all lose, y'all got no more excuses. I don't hear no more talk about the game being fixed, being scripted, being rigged when y'all got another all-star player. Okay. Because real Golden State Warrior fans know they could have won a championship with the team they had last year. Matter of fact, if Golden State would have kept the same team they had last year, if they would have kept Harrison Barnes, they would have kept Leandro Barbosa, they would have kept Andrew Bogut, Mo Spates, Ezeli, who they got now as a starting 5, this team would be in the same predicament they is now. They'd be in the finals again. Those guys they cut for Durant deserve to have a rematch. They deserve to have redemption. But they're not going to get that chance because they got Durant instead. So that's all I want to know, man. I don't want to hear nobody going on my YouTube videos at all with this scripted, rigged crap. I don't want to hear nobody talking about LeBron James no more. Y'all need to leave that man alone. If he, like I said, if he wins, no more talk at all. This conversation will be over. Yeah, and if Golden State wins, then y'all can be happy. If Golden State wins, then leave Cleveland alone, okay? Yeah, Cleveland would lose to Golden State. If the Golden State do win, Kevin Durant against his ring, he's still not going to be better than LeBron, but still, that just means Golden State is the best franchise than Cleveland. So if Golden State do win in Game 5, all this proves that they're a better franchise than Cleveland. Okay, they had a better roster. Still don't mean that players are better than LeBron James. LeBron James still gonna be the best player, okay? Until Steph Curry or Kevin Durant can pass up LeBron James in MVP titles and championships, actually winning championships, they're not better than LeBron James. So then that's all I want to say on this video, because I'm getting tired of the LeBron James hate. I really am. This man has done nothing but basically, you know what I'm saying, be a role model, a positive black role model to his community. This man has done nothing but basically donate millions to send kids to college. Like I say, he's the first one to protest against police brutality. You know what I'm saying? He does more so than most of these athletes anyway. I ain't never seen Kevin Durant basically, you know what I'm saying, protest for anybody doing any police brutality. I never see Steph Curry speak on any of these issues like that. Not like LeBron James does. Nothing against them at all, but this is just what I see. LeBron James does more for his community than most of these other athletes anyway. And this is not to bash nobody else. I'm just being real. I don't know why y'all hate LeBron James so much. And this is most of the people in his own skin color hate LeBron. Why that is, I do not know. But I'm about to sign off. Y'all take care. Stay blessed, and I'll see you soon.